Hello everybody, this is Starstruck and welcome back to another video of Oxygen Included. I remember we were so busy last episode, there's so much that was done. And it looked great in here, although it doesn't look that great because this is broken. And yeah, I don't even know how we're doing because I just saw that we have like no food. And it looks like we have no power. So, I don't know what to think right now. So for some reason they can't open this door. I've been just looking at this for the past like 3-4 minutes and they can't open this door for some reason. I'm trying to let them in here so they can start repairing these things and we can like fix it and get it working again, but it's just not even like accessible. Like if I make it high priority, they still don't do it with yellow alert. They just stand here and it says they're idle. Okay, I think I fixed it now. And I realized what the problem was with the pipes being broken. So the reason that pipes were being broken is because the water that was coming in is too cold. And it actually matters the temperatures that are going through the pipes because it was so cold that it was starting to freeze. Something along the lines of that. But here's what we're looking at right now. And it's, looks like the coldness is spreading pretty good through here, but it could be better. And then I guess it's coming back out at 83, it's going in at 40, and it's decreasing. So one thing we could do is to sense the temperature that's coming in. Because I think if it comes out, whatever the freezing temperature of water is, 30 something Celsius, then it's gonna start having problems. Or Fahrenheit, I meant. 30 something Fahrenheit. We're also like not completely filled. It looks like there's an airline through the piping. That's an easy fix, so. Gotta just go like this. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Here we go. That's better. And voila. So I've been looking at this design for a little bit, and I actually just rechanged the entire loop. So I made it so that the water coming in is going through the heat sink instead, but I think that was a bad idea because we're actually just spreading more heat into here and making it hotter. It was pretty nice down here, but it's not really anymore. And we're starting to have problems with food because of the temperature. So temperature is definitely something that we have to fix now. We're also having more food problems because we have a bunch of mush bars I just made. But I'm back to what I was saying. We're here. It's spreading the temps out in here, and I don't think that's a great idea. This is the coldest water though, and I was thinking to myself that the coldest water should be coming out. And right now it says that it's at like 90, 80. It's only even running for a couple seconds, so my hope was that it was going to cool down the oxygen actually coming out, but I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's doing a lot. It's also just not that active, so I'm not sure. Like, it looks like things are flowing and stuff, but I'm not sure. I'm just kind of lost. Insufficient resources, not enough hydrogen, huh? Okay, now oh yeah, that's right, the battery's not working, so it must be disabled. Okay. It looks like it's working, but like I said, it's spreading more heat than it is taking away, and that's pretty bad. It's not that much of a temperature difference because right now it says the contents are like 100. I mean, over here it says 102. So there's probably a better way to do this. It says these contents here 67 degrees. I was thinking instead of doing it the way I am now, what if we just like, well, if we cut this and then we follow this line and we actually put that one instead through the loop. We have to get rid of this valve here though. I think it just has to go because we're not, I mean, it's not really doing its job, or I don't know. It'd be quite a simple build to actually, if we just put a bridge here, then that should fix kind of how things work. If I just sever this, and then that means that this pipe has to connect to somewhere. So if this is the end of the loop. Okay, it didn't take me very long to fix it, actually. It was a lot more simple than I thought it would be. And I think this is even more complex than it needs to be. Like this can just be demolished and we can connect that there. But I think it's actually working now. So it should be running through the coolant system. And the coolant system should be cooling the water. So that means that like freezing cold water is coming through here, which is then going to cool the entire loop. Great, it looks like that's working because these are green. And then it's going to go through, and by the time it's at the end of the loop, it's going to come back out. So that should be better for the base and better for temps. But we're just going to have to keep an eye on things. Like, let's see. If I look at the temps right now, it says this is 92 Fahrenheit. This one here is 92 Fahrenheit. Like, that's hot as hell. And, I mean, I think it's just going to take some time for things to start doing what we want. Especially since the loop is so slow. Another reason it's not working or moving very quickly is because of the water isn't really moving much. Because we aren't using that much of this. A workaround that might be... What if we did this? No, that's not going to work, do it. Because we need the water to be flowing somehow. The faster it's moving, the better we'll have with temps. Unless they're really starting to go down, like it's actually making a difference. I don't think we're going to be able to watch this change immediately. I think it's going to take some time. I mean, these pipes look really good. It says 72 inside here and 93 in here. So it's a 20-degree difference, which is still significant. And I mean, I think it's just going to take some time. But things are likely to get better, I'm sure. I just want to look at the temps. Like, in the pipes is what matters the most, I think. And I had everything replaced with insulated. And it's still 92, 91 now. And it's kind of fluctuating. So it doesn't look like it's doing too much right now, but I don't know. Okay, so I actually did just a measurement, and it says that it's 90 degrees here, and it says it's 100 degrees here. So it's actually only a 10-degree difference because it comes in at 70, and then it takes heat from here because of the radiant piping, and it comes back out at 90. So it looks like it is going to make a difference, like I said, over time. And it's just something that we're going to have to keep an eye out for and watch this. But I'm going to leave that be, and I guess we're going to want to work on something else. I mean, I don't know how the food problem, like, maybe we start doing something else with food. A little pufflet, friend? Sure, let's add another one. We already have one in the base, might as well have two. Okay, I finally made a kitchen. It's been a while, but, and I've never actually even used a spice grinder before. It says edible. What, do I put stuff in it? It says no spice selected, filter not designated. We don't really have very much food right now. We have mush fries. I don't really know what I am doing. Oh, no spice selected, I see. Mealwood seeds, fungal spore, water seed, blossom seed. Okay. So then what? Is it an errand? Yeah, it looks like they have to be made. I'm gonna get a little bit of a high priority 6. Okay, we're doing pretty well, better with food. Not really great, but I made them start making mush bars instead of lice loaf. So, but I'm gonna change things now. And I mean, I'll keep having make them. They're gonna make 20 mush bars per request. This is a bad. This is like a real bad because we have no power right now. I don't know what happened, but we have no power. We have a lot of hydrogen though, and for some reason it has food poisoning in it. Okay, things are getting jump started. I hate having to do this, but it's happening again. And we need to fix things. I'm not sure why they aren't spinning these, but we have like no, oh, these are max gas pressure, huh? Well, that for sure won't help. We're also just struggling so hard to manage the CO2. Because, I mean, the only place I've been putting it is in the base and just storing it. And, I don't know. Can we get these spun, though? Looks like they're about to do it, so. So, okay, good. I don't know what the problem was before. I said max gas pressure. I don't know if that was the issue. They're working now, and we should be having more power coming in. My question is, what do we do with all this CO2? We're also starting to run out of stuff here. This thing's still producing, though. It says 400 grams a second. That's pretty good. So the temps have changed. They went down only by a couple degrees, but that's still an advancement. And also, these pipes look really cold. So, I mean, I guess 93. Well, it says the pipes themselves are 85, but the inside that they're 94. And these are also all insulated pipes, so if that matters. Also, wow, like look at these temps. The dupes keep saying that they hate these temps, and also it's starting to affect the food. So that's why I've been trying to focus on that more this episode. Right now, this is 93. Like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's significant, but I think it's changing, like, very slowly. We're also going to start automating this over here because it's actually out of liquid, and we need some liquid in here, or it's going to start overheating again. So, I actually don't even know how one of these works. This is a timer, and then I guess it's supposed to time our automation. That was my idea, so that we have it on for a certain amount of time per cycle. But it has to be enough that's coming in here to the point where it's not overflowing, and it's not like too little either. And I mean, this is just kind of a simple way to automate it, but I don't know, we'd have to automate it if we really wanted it. It had to be like in here, like there had to be some sort of signal coming from this so it could sense when to start doing the magic. Bubbles is very happy. Although, is she smelly or farting? Because I don't know what that was, but it looks like she just farted. Anyways, so this is actually working right now. It's putting a little bit through, and then it's going to turn off for a little bit. We don't want it nearly as active, because what we're probably going to want is more red duration. So, can I do it per cycle as well? I mean, I'm going to have to play with this more. Okay, so I made it so it's only active for 2 seconds of the day now. Or not 2 seconds, but it's 2 seconds out of every 100 seconds. So, it's kind of weird, but, and I don't know, I just made that out of, I guess, of judgment for now, because I don't even know how much water we're going to need. I think we're going to need more than that, though. If I look at the environment, it does have steam in it, which means that it's hot enough. But there's no steam in the top tiles. It's producing some, I just saw. Oh yeah, it's producing a lot, actually. It just made some steam. And then we just put a little bit of water in. Okay, I'll have to... Oh wait, I definitely have to add more. Okay, they're doing this shit again where they can't fucking see the door. So, I'm gonna deconstruct this tile and see if anything changes. I had them destroy the door last time because they couldn't tell the door was there, so they had to destroy it. Also, I just saw Bubbles fart or do whatever that little thing was again. Hey, they look very happy though. It says she smelled flowers, she's doing sticker botting, and contact with allergic germs. I don't know if that one's a happy one, but look at this shit. They're doing this shit again, and I'm gonna fucking start killing them. I'm kidding. Come on, guys. Okay, you can open the door. Great. Now there's water everywhere. And steam, too. Wunderbar. Okay. You guys are gonna mop that up. That water's very hot. The dupes are not happy right now. Things are getting damaged, overheated. Uh-oh. That might have been a mistake. There was a reason why I kept that tile there. Nobody's doing anything. You guys have to close it. Oh my god, Liam. Where's Stinky? Okay. They closed it. It's not the end of the world, but that's not very good. Because all that heat that we just put in here is now spread out through the base. Okay, I fixed everything, and I also made the coolant system a little bit better. Because now both of these are active. Oh my god, you guys should not be in there right now. Yeah, get out. Yeah, get out. Oh my god, why are they going in there again? They're trying to fucking repair it. Because it's not tempered right now. Wait a minute. I can fix it. Guys, please. Okay, nobody can go in the fucking door anymore. Unless I tell them to. And also there's water everywhere. But this should be working. What's it saying? It says pipe block repairing, and that's it. That's good though. And then there's steam here. I actually have not seen this thing work yet. And it looks like both of these are gonna be really slow. So now the difference is almost 50 degrees instead of 20, which is pretty good. So it says that it's 40 degrees, 40, and it says 60, it jumps because it probably still has that stuff from earlier inside. That should help with the temperatures a lot more. Although it's only just gonna, I mean, only time will tell. We can see it gets green and then it radiates. It's pretty quick with how the heat spreads out. But yeah, that's a good sign, I guess. Also, what did I just see? There's way too much CO2 down here. And way too much natural gas. And it keeps coming in the base. So it's actually much colder. It's starting to go green and even towards a blue color, which is really good. It means everything's cooling, but it's still coming out at 90 degrees. I think that's just because that's what the temperature of everything is right now. I mean, everything's 100, like, ugh. I can't believe that the water just spilled everywhere, too. Because, I mean, the idea is that we concentrate the heat in one area. But, one thing I just thought of is, instead of having a high thermal conductivity, wouldn't we want a low thermal conductivity? But if they rebuild this, it's gonna put water everywhere again. This is full of food poisoning, and I don't know how that happened, but somewhere down the line, there is food poisoning somehow in this loop, and it doesn't start over here, because then it filters and goes through all of this. I am so confused. It says food poisoning is in the water. Okay, so I just started looking at the temps, and I guess if we were to watch just one tile, this one is at 90 degrees, and this is 90.3. Oh, it's actually increasing. I was hoping it was going to be decreasing as I watch it. Right now I'm looking at the temp shift plate, because there's a lot of different types of things that are changing temps in here. I actually converted the pipes in here to radiant pipes as well, so they can take in whatever the ambient temperature is and then bring that out. But the ambient temperature right now is fucking 90 degrees, so it's not really doing a lot. But like I said, I think over a given time, this will spread throughout the base. I'm just kind of confused as to how I doubled up here so that the water coming out is much colder. It's at 47, and it feels like it's really not making that much of a difference. So that is a 50 degree temperature difference. Like literally right here to here, this is 50 degree temperature difference. And then it just goes in here and it doesn't really seem like it's doing much. But I could be completely wrong as well. And I mean, it's probably doing something quite significant. I wish it was colder. or I wish it could spread better. I think that because of the flow of the pipes is so slow, that's also another variable. And I'm trying to think, what if we had the loop moving again? Because, I mean, we need so much more cooling throughout the base as well. Like, it's hot everywhere. Although, my idea is that if we had cold oxygen, if this oxygen was cool enough, it would just cool the base by itself. Everything would get cold by the vicinity of the air quality, but I don't know, our air quality is not that good. So, it's a bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm modifying this. I'm adding a little mod here where it's going to continually move the loop because it's jumped into this. And then that means that we're just gonna have to connect you back here. And then that should start pushing the loop. I think, if I'm right. I also had them plumb this lower line because we're probably gonna take it apart. Although, I don't know if this is gonna work actually. There. I thought I could just do this. Okay, it is started. Now this should just continually move. And yeah, it looks like it's slowly getting there. But that should start to increase the temperatures up here, which will be a good thing. And then decrease the temperatures in here, which of course is also a good thing. So what do those look like right now? Yeah, look at that. Look at how blue that is. That's what we want to see. That, like, oh wow, it's getting like ice cold. We do have to make sure that yeah, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. The temps here are way too cold, and we're actually gonna have to let the dupes in now. Okay, here's the temps here. It looks really good now. It went down like 5 degrees, but I had to disable all this because things are breaking, and for some reason they don't. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say they don't want to do any of the errands that are inside of here. Like, we gotta get things going, guys. Oh jeez. Okay, Lyra is about to fix. So she just supplied resources, and yeah, once that loop is on, then the cooling's gonna start looking really good again. That could be demolished. Also, what is the air temps? So the air coming out is 80 degrees, it says. That, I think, is going to stay static because it's always going to come out. Like right here it says it's like 80 degrees and stuff, so. But I think it's going to, well, it's going to decrease over time. But, yeah. And hopefully that'll spread to the base. Like over here, it's hopefully supposed to start first for the temperature cooling. And then if that really starts working well, then we'll start putting more piping into places that need the temperature difference more, like especially over here. But we already have vents over here, so it's like, we just gotta wait for things to go. It's definitely been a cooling orientated episode. It might be a good idea to put temperature shift plates inside of here. But is this all ready to turn on? It looks like it is. Oh, and it's immediately too cold again. So this is 73 degrees, and then it's coming out as ice. Great, and it's broken again. Okay, so I know what the problem is now. It's that it's coming out too cold, and then it's starting to solidify, and it's breaking the piping. Now, how do we fix that problem? Also, why is there food germs everywhere? Ugh, this thing is having so many problems, and we're also starting to create steam, which is just going everywhere, all throughout the base. This is kind of stressful because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I think we need to, I don't know, rethink the design here. But if we look at the temps, I mean, they're looking better. It's not really best. I think it's just been a lot of trial and error because doing temperature control is something new for me. And I mean, I've built these before, but not really to this scale. And also, I don't know. Also, what's with the power? Why does it say these have no power? Are we having power supply issues? Not again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think, there's probably a better way to go about doing this here. This actually has to be on because it supplies us with oxygen, and without it we can't breathe. So, but I'm trying to think right now. Wow, look at that. This thing has still been producing, and we're actually like kind of have too much oil. we're running really low on polluted water to start filtering. And it looks like the problem with these are their max gas pressure. So a lot of things to think about, and a lot of things that need to be changed. I kind of want to end the episode, but it's so strange because, well, the temps are just so cold now, and then it's just such a big problem because it shifts the things, shifts what's in the pipes to liquid, or to solid, my bad. So I'm just trying to think now. We could also just change what the liquid is inside the pipes. That way it's not gonna liquefy, but it's like, damn it. I don't know what to do right here because the contents are 73 degrees. I think if I go like this, though, this here is 97, so, but there's still, okay, here we go. Now we got some temperate water coming through, and then yeah, that should be good. So the loop worked, but that was kind of problematic because it's actually too cold. Here's what we're working with right now in here, and wowee, that is blue wee mama. The fact that it's flowing so quickly is another reason why it's so cold right now. But as soon as it stops moving, we're gonna have problems because it's gonna start heating up and turning green. Wait, I might have lied. It might actually just be so cold. I mean, it says 58 right now, turning 60, and it is getting greener. But that is very cold right now. So I have an idea, and this might make things much better. Instead of us having the whatchamacallit, oh, I can't even put a liquid valve here. I was gonna put a valve because then we can start to limit the flow. I might be able to just put it right here, right in the kitchen instead. And then we connect this here and that there. And then we can start to control the flow. So right now we would want probably like half as much, 5,000 grams a second. Yeah, it usually does 10,000 grams a second, or 10 kilograms a second. There we go, things are flowing. And that way this will have to merge. That meaning that it's still gonna be cold water. So it's gonna cool it down some, but it won't be, it should be too cold. Oh wait, it is too cold. It's doing the thing again. Okay, I brought it really low. Like this is 500 grams a second low. And it might even go lower than that if it keeps it up. But it doesn't look like we're having cold damage, and the temps are 93, 94, 94. It's working, right? Wow, look at that. Okay, and so the air coming out right now is 80 degrees. Wow. Compared to the environment, which is 90 degrees, that's really good. That's actually lower than the environment, so that's exciting. It's also so bright here because of the green, like that, like red orange color is like dark. So that should mean it's coming out here as well at like a good temperature. If I look at this overlay, oh wait, that's the wrong pipe. So this one says it's like 84, 83, and then the environment is 100. So that should be helping with the temps now. We should actually be doing something. I was contemplating quitting, but we don't quit here. Or I was contemplating like taking a break because this is hurting my brain. But I actually figured it out, I think. So this is just my own design, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I think that's sometimes the best way to do it is because I'm getting in the nitty-gritty of it, and I had to learn myself. But a lot of trial and error here, and I didn't really do anything too complex. I really wanted to use my brain a lot today, and I feel like I didn't do that a lot, but I have some other things I had to do, so I'm gonna have to end the episode here. But that looks really good. Like I said, this is all green here, and the dupes are gonna be very happy. And over time, I think it's gonna spread throughout the base, and we're gonna start having less problems here. Like, oh, this is terrible. Like, we're gonna want to start pumping oxygen up here too for the temps. Oh, you guys don't have to do that. But yeah, if you like this episode, please hit the subscribe button. I need some more subscribers. I have like no subs. I only have 23 right now. And also, if you want to join the Discord, I'll put that in the description because I just made a Discord for my community. So I would love to see you there. Please hit the like button. And I forget what else to say. I love you, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day or night.